So we're going to talk a little bit about your experience.
Within the Marine Institute?
Sure.
Yeah. So being a female at Marine Institute has been a really, really interesting and fun and unique experience. In this predominantly male field, a lot of the time, the cards are kind of stacked against you, right? But I was really, really thankful to find Marine Institute, where there were so many additional scholarships and opportunities for women to succeed. And I'm now 7 years into my education and still loving it and still feeling consistently included and valid.
That's awesome.
And I love that about Marine Institute.
7 years. Wow.
7 years.
So one of the interesting things I think specifically about your experience is the way that you've laddered programs together. Talk a little bit, or tell me a little bit about how you've moved from program to program in a really progressive way.
It was always just what's next, where are the opportunities, right? So it's like I knew I loved the environment and I would say yes to every opportunity. So I got a job with CFR, the Center for Fisheries Ecosystem Research, and then I continued that research with my master's. And then there was always just positive women role models, like yourself included, in the school, which was really, really like welcoming and wholesome and good. Very encouraging to see women in these positions at the school.
So we'll confess our sins a little bit. So we've worked a little bit together in your time on the student union, and now you're involved in the graduate society as well. And I do think that that's fostered some really positive relationships with our administration and with our student governments, and individuals like you participating in those frames has really helped us do good work, and I think improved some of the things that we maybe were playing with a little bit. How do you think your leadership experience on campus helped your inclusion in some of the work that you're doing now in your master's?
It's for sure helped working with like student government, and then working so closely with you guys in like both student recruitment and then your current position. It's taught me how to interact with and work on these like bigger committees. Like there were so many discussions in the past couple days about being on boards, and like that was my first introduction to it. It's a great experience. Everything has been a piece in the bigger picture. Everything is built towards the common goal. Saying yes to all these opportunities, and Marine Institute having so many opportunities for young students, women included, with all the gender inclusion that's currently happening. It's great.
Perfect. And then I guess we'll maybe finish up a little bit by saying, you're in your master's now, you're not only doing academic work, but one of the things I'm really proud of at Marine is that we still continue that practical work, right? And I know you've been doing some really great work in the field and bringing that back to your academic work as well. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Oh, like my fieldwork specific? Oh, fieldwork is a load of fun. I very specifically, I knew my passion was being outside and getting my hands dirty, so I was able to build my project around interacting with local communities, in very rural areas that are very dependent on fisheries, and I was able to build all these levels of my research together. And a lot of my people that come in the field with me are also women, and it was a solid team.
Excellent.
It was great.
Wonderful.
It was a great time.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, and that's perfect. We're going to just cut there. Just hold on, Gerry. Don't stop first. We're just going to cut there. The only thing I want you to do is I'll ask you a question. We'll cut me out of it, and then you can both answer it, okay? And just answer it genuinely, okay? So here's the question, and just pause before you give your answer so we can edit this out. What would you tell a young woman that's considering a field in the ocean industry, considering a career in the ocean industry right now? Start with you.
Well, what would I tell a female coming in? Okay. For any women who, do I look at the camera or no? Do I look at the camera or do I look at Angie? Okay. For any women coming into this field, I'd say it's going to be work, but at the end of the day, it is always worth it. This field is ongoing, there's constant development, and there's always going to be new opportunities. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Same question, Vice President.
So one, I would say that there's lots of opportunity. The industry is quite broad. It's diverse opportunity as well. So independent of what individuals think they can contribute, there's certainly opportunity for individuals to contribute in a really diverse way. The one thing, and this is my very biased Marine Institute campus hat, would be to say that I think that we have educational opportunities for individuals that think they have deficits or gaps and are looking for opportunity to engage in the industries and the field in a different way.